There's a certain type of man a woman has a really hard time forgetting, and it has nothing to do with the lifestyle he provided or the six-pack he had. What truly leaves a lasting imprint on a woman is how you made her feel on an energetic level, so deeply that, on some level, she's still craving that feeling in any other man she meets. And that is the greatest gift a man can offer a woman, creating a permanent shift in her nervous system, allowing her to trust and open up to men. Most women have been hurt by men, and the same is true for many men who have been hurt by women. It takes someone special to help those walls come down, especially for a woman to keep her heart open to you, even after a breakup. This is where a lot of men get it wrong. Many relationships end on a bitter note. And for the men watching this, if you truly want to be the man she can't forget, don't let it end that way. Have the maturity to show her that you can handle even the most painful situations with grace. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or pretending you don't feel anything. Some relationships need to end so both people can grow. But when you cling to what went wrong, or focus only on how you were treated, and you turn the person you once loved into a villain, it erases the meaning of everything you shared and leaves that bitter taste behind. We all know relationships come with highs and lows. But the men who move through those endings with respect for the woman, and more importantly, respect for themselves, stand out. That doesn't look like posting party photos or clubbing the day after a breakup. It doesn't look like lining up date after date just to fill a void that only you can fill. This is the energy I'm talking about. Women are drawn to men who continue improving themselves, whether the woman stays or leaves. At the end of the day, women want a man who has a foundation of self-trust, purpose, discipline, motivation, and inner stability, someone they can admire and look up to. Even after a breakup, women remember the men who made them feel something they couldn't find anywhere else. Because women remember men through emotion. She remembers how safe she felt with you. She remembers the small things that made you stand out, even something as simple as always opening the door for her. You made her feel cherished and desired, but you also weren't afraid to challenge her on a deeper level, emotionally or spiritually, for growth. Some people come into our lives simply to help us evolve. And the men who show consistent masculine strength from beginning to end are never seen as villains in a woman's memory. So what I'm saying, men, is this. If you want to be unforgettable, don't allow yourself to become forgettable. Don't to meet her with the bare minimum during the relationship, and don't to meet yourself with the bare minimum after it ends. Don't distract yourself to avoid the work you know you need to do. Because the men who stand out are the ones with a mission beyond women, a purpose that gives them life again and again. He enjoys his own presence. He is not chasing attention or sending unnecessary energy to someone who no longer has access to him. He understands that the moment he does that, he gives his power away. This is a man who refuses to be controlled by external circumstances. He takes responsibility and chooses actions that move him forward, no matter what happens. Whether it's a breakup, a job loss, or a difficult moment, he doesn't sit in discomfort long enough to let it define him. He breaks the pattern by showing up better, day after day. A woman can easily move on from a man who was driven by lust, who made her feel unsafe or uneasy in the relationship. But the men who never allow chaos into the connection, those are the ones she struggles to forget. That's why the most mature men are often the most attractive. And maturity doesn't come from age, it comes from taking responsibility for your life. From showing up with kindness that's genuine, not performative. From having morals and a strong inner compass that guides you even in hard moments. This is a man who understands that his light comes from within. Because if someone else can turn your light on, they can turn it off, and that's a powerless place to live from. A powerful man reclaims his power by choice. He improves himself daily. That doesn't mean he never has hard days, everyone does. But he doesn't let those days consume him. He understands the importance of action. And it's the men who show consistent positive action in how they speak, how they treat women, and how they handle challenges, who are the hardest to let go of. They are rare. And if you want to be a rare man, You must stand up for yourself outside of any relationship. Do what's best for you. By doing that, you serve something greater, and a woman will always remember that. If this video helped you and you like further guidance, I do offer one-on-one coaching. My email is on the screen and linked below. Feel free to reach out. Give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.